Hello everybody and good evening. My name is Valedictorian. I am the head of the class and I am the top student of last year. Now, I'm here to tell you that in my opinion, all of the competitors in Millennium Pro are a bunch of a-holes. Well, I'm here to make them A students with a series of lessons that I've created. And you know what, Millennium Pro? I'm going to teach you all a lesson. Let's start with the art department. First of all, set design. Now I'd like you all to know that I built this special podium by myself out of pieces of tables that I've smashed my opponents through in the past. Next, let's talk about location. If you're gonna film a promo video, and I'm talking to you, gangster, you're at the very bottom of the class this year and I want you to pay attention. Go to a location. It makes it much more interesting for your fan base to go somewhere new. All right? And I know that a lot of you people in Millennium Pro live your lives out in outer space, and you're going to need Michael Bay and a sound stage in order to get your point across, whatever going on in your head. You don't have that opportunity. Just go to a very simple, free location. Next, let's talk about cinematography. Now, don't be taking selfies of your video. If nobody in your life loves you enough to actually hold up a camera for you, you could get a stick or a rock to prop up your camera against. Because trust me, if no one in your life wants to be 2 inches away from your face, then why would your audience want to be? We don't want to look up your hairy nose. It's disgusting. Get a life. Get a friend. Next, let's talk about the costume department. Okay, folks? You need to dress up in a beautiful costume like I always do. I don't waste my time coming and trying to do a promo shirtless. I don't want to see your fat, gelatinous body. Nobody does. Put on a costume. If you don't have a costume, put on a top drawer Michael Moore t-shirt or a Thrash Wrestling t-shirt. Or you know what? Get some wrestling gear. Quit wasting everybody's time. Now we're going to move on to some more advanced stuff here. I'm talking to you, Gangsta, because you're at the bottom of the class, okay? I want you to pay attention. I'm going to give you a history lesson now, okay? Now, I happen to be the most decorated champion in the history of the Okanagan, okay? I've won almost every championship available, and I've held them all multiple times. The only title you've ever probably held is like the most likely to be thrown in prison, Gangsta, okay? I've been the Big West television champion. I've been the Thrash Wrestling champion, Thrash Tag Team champion, Super Evil winner. I've won everything there is to win. You've won nothing that I've ever heard of, punk. So, now that we're into the higher up classes, I'm talking to you, Gangsta Joel Carrier. However you pronounce that name. That's probably why you failed kindergarten, because you can't spell that stupid name. Let's move on to anatomy. I'll tell you, Gangsta, I'm going to rip you apart. I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to eviscerate you. I'm going to strangle you with your own guts, and I'm going to leave your organs strewn about like a dead frog in the science class. I'm going to have no respect. Physical education. I know, you don't understand the word education because you've been living in your gangsta's paradise, Gangsta. But physical education is that thing when everyone else is playing sports, you were walking around the field in your jeans because you didn't bring your physical education strip. Okay, the only strip you ever know about is at the strip club, Gangsta. That's not what we're talking about. I know about physical education. I happen to be a professional wrestler. You happen to be the nerd that I would stuff into the locker at school. You're the nerd and the geek that would stay after school playing on the computer, the one that I would throw in the garbage dumpster. Now, another important subject, mathematics. I'll tell you right now that I am number one. You, Gangsta, are a 0. No, wait, I forgot to carry the remainder. Let's do that math here. Oh, it turns out you're actually a big, steaming pile of number 2. Now, let's move on to an easier class, especially for you, Joel Carrier Gangster. We're moving on to home economics. Now, I know that you don't cut the mustard, but when I'm around you, it smells like somebody cut the cheese. And beating you is going to be a piece of cake. So I thought that I would try to reach out to all of you. Because if I can't reach you, how can I teach you? I guess I can't. I guess I won't. I guess you're fucked. That's why I think Gangsta's out of luck, fool.